A warm welcome to my channel. If you are watching my video for the first time, please subscribe my channel for more videos. So, I am back with some of the equipment used in the pharmaceutics. So, the first one is the Addison pipette. Here the Addison pipette. So, it is consisting of 500 ml of vessel, and also we have a pipette tube and a suction tube. To fill this a pipette tube up to 10 ml. So, we have 10 ml here. So, between the suction tube and the pipette tube, we have a glass joint. Between the suction tube and the glass joint, we have a two-way stopcock for a dropping of a sample. So, coming to the procedure, we have to take a suspension in a pipette tube and we have to shake it for 2 minutes and then keep it aside. After few minutes, you will observe the sedimentation rate in a suspension. So, it is used for the determination of a particle size in a suspension and determination of sedimentation rate. So, next one is cascade impact. So, the purpose of this equipment is to determine the particle size distribution in aerosol. Here the word aerosol, it is a two words. Aero and sol. Aero means air and sol means solution. So it is a two-phase system. So it consisting of a different stages where we can find out the particle size distribution easily based on these stages. Next one is the clarity apparatus. So it is used for the determination of foreign particle. So for this experiment you need only three things, that is UV light and white and black background. So the solution should be passed through the UV light. We have to compare the solution in a white and black background, so we can find out easily the presence of foreign particles. So next, coming to the cutting mill. So this cutting mill is used for the size reduction of a fibrous material. So here the equipment. Here we have a feed hopper and stationary knives, and these are rotating knives, and here we have a screen. Here we will collect the product. So through the feed hopper the material is entered into the cutting mill, where the stationary knives and rotating knives will reduce the fibrous material into a small pieces. So through the screen the product is come out and we will collect here. And next is Dunovi ring. It is used for the determination of a surface tension. So it is the ring. So for this we have to take this ring, and from the liquid we have to pull down until it is detached from the ring, and the force should be increased. So after we will done this, then we have to go for the calculation. So here the formula. So gamma is equals to F means a force by 4 pi r into K. It is to determine the surface tension formula. So here the force. To determine this force we have another formula, that is the ring should be completely wet. When it is wet, the theta will become a 0. So we have another formula, that is F is equals to WR minus B in plus 2 into 2 pi r sigma. So here F means force and WR means weight of the ring, minus B means it is in a force, and pi means 22/7, r means a radius. And next, coming to the next one, fluid energy mill. So it is used for the size reduction of thermal labile material. So thermal labile material means which are heat sensitive material. So here the equipment is, it is a feed hopper and it is a compressed air and here we have a fluid nozzle. Here we will collect the fine particles. So mostly it is used for the reduction of a particle size of antibiotics and vitamins. So next one is a glass electrode. So mostly we will know this pH. It is used for the pH indication to check the pH. So we have cap, fill hole and body glass and outer reference chamber fluid, and here we have annular reference junction. So in this fill hole we have to fill the sample. Based on the sample, the pH is identified. So it is the glass electrode used for the pH indication. Next, coming to the Hansen filter and millipore filter. Filters, these are mostly used for the measuring of dissolution of granules and tablets. For the measuring of granules and tablets, we will use this both filters. So coming to the next one, that is differential thermal calorimeter. So it is used for the determination of presence of polymorph. And next one is a Hemp filter and millipore filter. So it is used for the sterilization. And next one is a Monsanto tester. So it is used for the hardness of a tablet. So here we have a screw which is movable, and here we will find out at what amount of energy the tablet is breakable. We will find out here. It is a moving jaw, it is a fixed jaw. Here we will keep a tablet. After keeping a tablet, then we have to fix a screw. Up to when it is breakable, we have to take that a point, and it is the hardness of a tablet. So this is an equipment. So next, coming to the next equipment is, here it is the next one. So it is a penetrometer. So it is used for the measuring of consistency and hardness of relatively rigid. So here we have to take a sample. Here we will see the weight of a sample, and then here we will check out the consistency and also hardness of a sample. Here the next one is revolving mill. So it is used for the size reduction of abrasive material. Abrasive means which is a very rough. And next is a rod mill. So here the rod mill it is. So it is used for the size reduction of a sticky material. So here we have a feed hopper. So and here it is discharge, and here we have a many rods where it undergo rotations. Hence these particles will become very sticky. So we have to rotate very fast, and after the rotation, this particle size will become very small, and we will collect here. And next, coming to the rotational viscometer. So it is used for the measuring of shear rate and shear stress and also the viscosity. So the formula is N is equals to M into 1 by RB square minus 1 by RC square into by 4 pi dW is equals to M by W. So here the N is the dynamic viscosity, RB and RC are the radius of the container, and here the M is the torque. And next, T is the angular viscosity, D is the immersion depth of the inner cylinder, and K is the viscometer consistence. So here the equipment, rotational viscometer. So here we have a wire and rotational. It is an outer cylinder, inner cylinder, and wire, graduate wire. And here we have a radius, RC and RB. So whenever we will rotate this viscosity meter, we will find out the rotational. Based on the rotational and formula, we can find out the shear rate and shear stress. And next, coming to the equipment, next equipment is sortometer. So it is used for the determination of a total surface. So next apparatus is tag open cup apparatus. So it is used for determination of flash point in aerosol. So we have to take a aerosol and we have to take a matchstick and then we have to flow it. Whenever the aerosol catches the fire, based on the length, we have to find out whether it is safe or not. Next is ultrasonicator, and it is used for the homogenization of an emulsion. So now the next one is the viscometer. So it is used for the determination of viscosity. So we have, it is an equipment. Before to start this, we have to take a stop clock. So first we have to take a sample and start a clock. So first we have, it is at bulk A and here we have a bulk B. It is upper mark and it is a lower mark. It is a capillary tube. So we have to start the clock and we have to check from here to here how much amount of liquid is moved. Based on the movement, we will find out the viscosity and based on the time also. Next one is vitameter. So it is used for the rheology of semi-solid. So rheology means, it is the two words. Rheo means science, logy means study of flow properties. So it is of two types, Newton's and non-Newton's. So Newton means which follows the Newton's law, and non-Newtonians means which do not follow the Newton's law. Here the Newton's law means, what is Newton's law means? F is equals to Ng. Here F is the shear stress and G is the rate of the shear. If we plot the graph between the shear rate and shear stress, it should be like a linear. So next equipment is rotafill machine. So it is used for the filling of pellet in a capsules. And next equipment is ecofill machine. It is used for the filling of powder mixture in a capsule. And last one is rod weight. So it is used for the determination of high speed capsule weight machine. So this is about some of the equipments used in a pharmacy. So if you are like my video, please subscribe my channel and share this video. Thank you.